What is going on, everybody? Monster Inc.'s back with you with another video. I wasn't expecting to do a video, but I kind of had to. Um, I just got finished watching All Out live on Fight. Um, Holy bleepity bleep bleep bleep! What a night to remember! That was insane. I I really don't know how WWE can follow that. I don't know how they're gonna book another pay-per-view as good as that one. I don't know how they're gonna follow up with the stars that they have compared to what AEW has. AEW has a crap ton of stars in the making, and some that have already made it, and just a lot a lot of talent that WWE does not have that AEW does have. Yeah, WWE has Roman Reigns, WWE has Brock Lesnar, WWE has, you know, a crap ton of stars like Charlotte Flair and all. No, anyway, um, but that doesn't compare to CM Punk. Charlotte Flair definitely doesn't compare to a CM Punk. Um, a freaking Daniel Bryan and Adam Cole, Ruby Riot, Ruby Soho, a lot of superstars that were in WWE now go AEW. AEW has Vince McMahon by the balls right now, and he is Tony Khan and Cody are just squeezing WWE's life force away. They're just squeezing it. They're like, you're gonna die. This company's dead. AEW is going to be the main promotion. I mean, you got CM Punk on the roster. You have CM Punk, who just had a match of a, I wouldn't say match of the night. That was not match of the night, but match of a long time coming of 7 years that he's not wrestled. He put a star in Darby Allin tonight. Darby Allin, he was already like a bad to the bone wrestler. But you just fought CM Punk, and yeah, he didn't pick up the win, but now Darby has that under his belt that, hey, I wrestled CM Punk. So, yeah, really, really good match by CM Punk and Darby Allin. It wasn't a match that I'd give it a 5. I'd give it a 4.5, not 4.5, maybe 5.5 stars. Not fully 5, but just about at 5. Because the match was good, the star power was good. But that steel cage match between the Young Bucks and the Lucha Bros, another phenomenal match. The Lucha Bros, they are crazy. Ray Phoenix, crazy. Matt and Nick Jackson, even though they are heels, they still find ways to bring out the best in themselves. They are incredible. It's just crazy night. Even Kenny Omega and, Christian Cage, all this stuff was happening. With CM Punk wrestling and the Lucha Bros and the Young Bucks. At a freaking Kenny Omega and Christian Cage's match blew it out of the water. I was like, oh my gosh, how can Christian Cage and Kenny Omega follow this? And they did. They did. Christian Cage and Kenny Omega followed it. It was absolutely insane. Just the entire night was insane from top to bottom. Just insane. The women, even the women's battle royal that I was really, wasn't looking that much forward to, kind of was alright. I mean, it kept it going. It kept the train rolling. It was weird. It was like we got on a train and, we were on the train. I can imagine how people in Chicago feel at that arena. They probably felt like they were on another planet. It was like, I felt like a person that was out watching at home. It felt like you were actually, like you boarded it. You got on a train, you just kept riding, and the wheels kept on track. Nothing felt slow. Nothing felt slowed down at all. I mean, it was really great. It was a really fun night for I'm pretty sure everybody that watched AEW tonight. If you didn't watch All Out, you have got to go back and watch it. You have got to go back and watch it. You have so many names there tonight that I don't think could. I don't think it could. I don't think it could. But anyways, we are gonna talk about it. We are gonna talk about tonight and the craziness that was tonight. The heck, I'm so lost right now. Like, what was the first match? Was it shoot, I can't even remember what the first match was. I'm so blown away right now. What the hell was the first match? I'll get it. It's really not coming. I don't know why. It's like I felt like I was on a train watching AEW tonight. Oh my gosh, my brain is my like a train of thought is like gone. I had the match. I don't. I mean, whenever you are like AEW is doing it right. I'm gonna look this up I'm gonna look this up on my iPad. If AEW can make a however old Big Show look great in the mat and in the ring and against QT Marshall, and it kept going it didn't even that match didn't even feel slowed down at all at all. And it was crazy. It was honestly a really good night. Hang on, I'm gonna look this up real quick for y'all so I can remember. I'm kind of lost at the moment. I'm sorry. Let me find this real quick. Oh, okay. So yeah, now I got it. Now I remember. Okay, so the first match was the best friends versus best friends in the Jurassic Express versus Matt Hardy, Private Party, and what do they call themselves? The Hardy Family Office. I did watch this match. I honestly was like, okay, this is the match that starts us out with All Out. This again. It was like you boarded a train on the pre-show, on the pre-show of a show. You're like, it just kept going. It felt like a roller coaster that didn't stop. That's a better the train thing they stopped, but it felt like a roller coaster that just kept going. And it didn't ever go down, and it never went slow. It just kept on going. It was crazy. But this match really good. The best friends and the Jurassic Express pick up the win against the Hardy Family Office. Really good match. Then we started off with number two match, which was Myro versus Eddie Kingston. Another great match. It wasn't the match of the night, but it was really good. Really good match. Myro defeated Eddie Kingston, which was kind of sad because it's like Eddie Kingston definitely should have won the TNT champion, but Myro is still undefeated, and he still looks. Kicking the man on the nuts. That was kind of defaced Eddie Kingston's momentum a little bit because it's like, oh man, Myro just had to use cheap tactics to win. I don't think that's how Myro should be booked. But of course, AEW with the smarts themselves, I'm not going to question them. I'm not going to question them. I'm not going to question them. I'm just going to say congratulations to Miro. I keep calling him Miro. And I'm going to move on. Jon Moxley defeated Sat. I can't even say it's Kojima. Which another really good match. Really good match. New Japan Star versus AEW Star. Really good match. I'm not even gonna say who. I'm not gonna say who came out because I can't pronounce his name. Just know that he is gonna be fighting Jon Moxley on Dynamite, and that should be crazy because he kind of kicked the crap out of Jon Moxley tonight. So yeah, that should be interesting. Pretty sure Jon Moxley will probably pick up the win. Maybe not. Maybe not. Um, Dr. Britt Baker DMD with Jamie Hayter and Rebel versus Chris Statlander. Dr. Britt Baker, she took on Chris Statlander. Uh, uh, Another phenomenal match. It's like it was on a roller coaster. Just kept on going, kept on going. It's like, oh my gosh, here we go. Here we go with another match. It's like that match felt like 100 miles an hour. I felt like I was 100 miles an hour in this. And I didn't even go to the show. I'm definitely going to go to an AEW show. This is how it feels watching it on TV. I can't wait to go to an AEW show. But Dr. Britt Baker wins with a tequila sunrise, I think that's what they call it, where it's like Adam Cole's move, where she goes to the top, she goes to the middle rope, then she jumps, hits her with it's like a power bomb, like rolling power bomb, and it looks so sick. Which I was like, oh my gosh, she just hit Adam Cole's move, and she's dating the dude, so therefore, pretty sure Adam Cole it's like a little teaser that I didn't know it was gonna be tonight that Adam Cole would show up, but just the thing, it's literally I thought they were teasing it for maybe Rampage or something. Like, oh my gosh, Adam Cole's gonna show up to Rampage. Nope. Oh, but Dr. Britt Baker gets the win. Britt Baker gets the win. DMD, she gets the win. Chris Statlander suffers her first loss. It was by submission, so she did good. Lucha Brothers versus the Young Bucks, the match of the night. The match of the night. I am sorry if anybody disagrees with me. Go back and rewatch that match. That match. Mwah! Beautiful match. Beautiful match. Beautiful match done. The Young Bucks, again, they don't disappoint. The Lucha Bros, they don't disappoint. Rey Fenix doesn't disappoint. Jumping off the top of the cage. And then you have Pentagon Jr. literally busted open. And it's just crazy how that match went. Like he used Nikes that had thumbtacks at the bottom of them. Thumbtacks, people. Thumbtacks at the bottom of them. And yet it didn't finish the job. It didn't finish the job. Rey Fenix they went for a 3 count. Rey Fenix broke up the pin and I was like, "Oh my god. Oh my god." Because I thought the match was over right then and there. Because Matt and Nick, whatever the name was, Matt and Nick Jackson kicked, Pentagon in the head, and I was like, oh crap, the Young Bucks are about to win. It was like, not really a squash, but like they were kicking the crap out of them like half the match. And then Ray's like, nope, I'm not done with this yet. And then they kept going on, and it was like a spot fest roller coaster fun ride that you were just on. I was like, oh my god, what is going on here? And then all of a sudden you see Phoenix go up to the top of the cage, jump off, which man's got some steel testicles and he's doing that. Hits the Young Bucks. They hit their I don't know what the Lucha Brothers finisher's called, but they hit that. And they pin I think it was Nick Jackson or Matt Jackson. I don't know. I don't know which Young Buck is which. I know with looking at them, but I can't like describe. But one of the Young Bucks got pinned by Pentagon 1, 2, 3, which Pentagon definitely deserves. I've been rooting for him for years. I absolutely love Pentagon Jr. Rey Fenix is great. He'll go down as a legend. Great little moment that Pentagon had with his family. That was really nice. I was like, oh, that's sweet. Then the match I thought was gonna cool it down. I was like, oh my gosh, this 21 woman casino battle royal was gonna slow it down a little bit. They were gonna do some spots. They were gonna throw each other at the ring. Didn't do it. And I'm not gonna go through everybody. I know there was a couple of big spots in there, but I'm not gonna go through every single elimination. But let's just say that we had Ruby Riott, for anybody that is a WWE mark. Ruby Soho made her AEW. She was one of the first big surprises of the night. Was Ruby Riott making her way down the ring, and she eliminated Thunder Rosa in the Battle Royal and got the win. And it was Very shocking moment. I was like, wait, what? Is it not Ruby Riot? Oh my gosh, it's Ruby Riot. It's Ruby Soho. I didn't realize what her name was. But yeah, so the next match, congratulations to Ruby on getting to fight Britt Baker. I'm pretty sure she's not going to beat Britt Baker, but I mean, she might. You never know. But you have Chris Jericho versus MJF. Any person to say MJF is not like, he's a heel. He can be a douchebag sometimes. But any person to say that that man can't put on good matches, you guys can get out of off my YouTube channel. MJF tonight literally shocked me with how he was wrestling, and I seriously thought he won the match until they said Chris Jericho's foot was on the rope. I didn't see Chris Jericho's foot go on the rope. I was like, how did I miss that? You could literally see it that his foot was on the rope. I didn't see it. I was like, oh, MJF's winning. 1, 2, 3, and I was like, oh my god, MJF just won, beat Chris Jericho, and then Aubrey Edwards, I think that's the ref's name. Another ref came over and said, yeah, his foot's on the rope. I was like, wait, what? How is his foot on the rope? And then Chris Jericho got the win with the walls of Jericho in the middle of the ring. Craziness. I was like, oh my gosh, this is like literally crazy. And then the match of the night that everybody was waiting for in anticipation, like I was. Pretty sure everybody was doing it. CM Punk versus Darby Allin. CM Punk not wearing underwear anymore. He's not wearing tights anymore. Or he's not tights, trunks. He's not wearing trunks anymore. He's actually wearing tights now, which was kind of surprising. It was kind of like, wait, CM Punk not gonna wear his usual gear anymore? Is he? It didn't matter. I guess it doesn't matter. He actually looked pretty cool in the pants that he was wearing, and yeah, very good match. Very, very good match between him and Darby. Darby Allin, everybody needs to clap for Darby Allin. That man is a star tonight. That man is a star. He hit everything. He hit a swanton from the top of the turnbuckle to the outside. It was like, oh my gosh, what can this man do next? And then CM Punk him with the GTS, which is always crazy to see it done after 7 years of not seeing CM Punk. You see him hit the GTS and he wins the match. 1, 2, 3. Then Sting walks out and it's like, oh wait, okay, are we about to see a starting of Sting versus CM Punk? Which, not gonna lie, that would be pretty cool if Sting actually feuded with Punk, because it's like, oh my gosh. Never seen it before. I'm getting a lot of alerts on my phone, so if any of you guys are hearing any of the alerts on my phone, I'm sorry. But CM Punk wins in 15, no, not 15, 16. Sorry, my screen's a little screwed up. Gosh, stop with the notifications. 16:40. That match, definitely a good starter to CM Punk's back to the ring, back to his professional wrestling career. And then we had the I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be a cool down match, but I didn't see it as a cool down match. I just saw, oh my gosh, we're getting another match. Paul White, The Big Show. If anybody doesn't really watch, I'm pretty sure if you're watching this video, you're a big fan of AEW. So yeah, Paul White versus QT Marshall. Really good. A 3-minute match, and Big Show puts on a good match. I'm one for short matches. I'm really a big fan of short matches a little bit, because it's like, oh, we're getting on to the next match. But honestly, didn't really care when the matches ended. In WWE, I would be okay with it, because it's like, okay, let's get on to the next match. I'm kind of getting bored of this one, because WWE, their booking is absolutely garbage sometimes. Sometimes they can book good matches. Like, they've been booking Roman pretty cool. But we're not going to talk about them. Screw WWE at the moment. I'm pretty sure that's what AEW said to them tonight. Screw you, WWE. We're the top brand. But we have our main event. Paul White defeated QT Marshall in 3 minutes and 10 seconds. Very good match. He beat him with a chokeslam. Then we have Kenny Omega with Don Callis versus Christian Cage. And this right here is where the night got even more. The roller coaster, it was starting to make its way up with the match, and then it just went, and just made its way back to start going fast. It's like Christian was hitting spots. He was going through. By the way, AEW needs to fix one thing that I didn't really like about the match. Whenever it comes down to like outside, like there was another match where they were out, where I think it was John Mox. No, was it John Moxley's match where he took? Was it John Moxley? I can't really remember if it was John Moxley or not. Can't really remember. But there was it's a lot of the time there's where they go outside of the where they go outside the ring, and they're not going to go back in for a 10 count, and if the ref follows them, I think what did this turn into an ODQ match? Literally, and I know a lot of people are going to say, well, Don Callis was distracting the ref. When Christian speared Kenny through the table, the ref was looking clearly at him. Shouldn't that have been a DQ? When did that AEW World Title match become no DQ? I don't really remember that. I don't know if that was a stipulation. I mean, and there were some like cheap tactics that they were. It's like, during the Jericho and MJF match, he hit him with the bat and he had to make sure the ref was looking away. Wasn't that the same as this match? Where it was, if you're not supposed to use weapons, you're supposed to have a wrestling match, but of course not. Christian speared Omega through a table, which wasn't enough. Wasn't enough because Omega hit the one-winged angel from the top of the rope, or the top of the turnbuckle, which was crazy. How Christian is what? How old? Christian is a legend, and he's taken bumps that you would see freaking Darby Allin taking, and it was crazy. It was crazy. The world title match was crazy. That's when it felt like it started slowing down at the end there. And I was like, oh my god, okay, it's actually starting to slow down now. Nope. Lights go out. Actually, the Elite start beating up on Christian, which is like, okay, somebody's got to come out and help. Then the lights go out, and then it's like, okay, well, here's Dan O'Brien. I was already jumping and crapping my pants as it was, and all of a sudden you see Adam Cole's name pop up. I was like, Adam Cole? I knew Britt Baker was telling me something earlier. Adam Cole comes walking out. Of course he's a heel, because why wouldn't you put Adam Cole on the show and have him be a heel? Why not? So he is a heel. He super kicked Jungle Boy in the head. And I was like, okay, where is this going? Are we gonna have this? I mean, my pants are already filled with poo as it is, because I'm crapping my pants because Adam Cole, baby, is in AEW. It's like, okay, there's no way they can follow this up. And then all of a sudden, Bryan Danielson's name pops up, and I was like, what is going on? I have more poo in my pants than I'm pretty sure anybody had in their pants. I'm pretty sure that's not true. But I literally crapped my pants when Daniel Bryan came out. I was that happy that I crapped my pants. And it's like, are you kidding me? I already crapped my pants during the Punk match, so it's like, oh crap, I'm not going to get changed now. Got too much poo in my pants. Then, you just have all these superstars coming out from WWE, and it's like, okay, Dan O'Brien, my god. Adam Cole, my god. CM Punk wrestling, oh my god. It's like, oh, shoot. Holy shoot. And Dan O'Brien just starts throwing punches at the elite, and he's standing tall at the end of the night, and they're like, thank you everybody for showing up. It's like, yeah, you're welcome. Well, no, thank you, Tony Schiavone and JR and freaking, oh my gosh, my brain is just so, like, it's so crazy how tonight went for AEW. I've been talking for 24 minutes, and I still have more to say. I am so shocked by everything that happened tonight. Everything that happened tonight was just incredible. AEW, Tony Khan, Cody Rhodes. everybody that whoever produced, booked that show, and made it that way tonight, you did a phenomenal, phenomenal job on that show. No pun to AJ Styles, he wasn't on the show. Imagine AJ Styles in AEW. Oh my gosh. AJ Styles, after his contract ends with WWE, I know he's like, oh, well, I'm gonna retire. He is what 40 something years old, but he needs to come make one last appearance at AEW. I think that would be pretty crazy. I think they would book him right. I mean, look how they're booking Christian. Christian is phenomenal. Look how they booked Paul White in another phenomenal match tonight, or his debut match actually. It wasn't not another phenomenal match, but Christian had another phenomenal match. Kenny Omega knows how to work people really great. I had all these superstars showing up. You had definitely a great show for AEW. Definitely a great show for AEW. They did really good. They did really good stuff. Um, yeah, my battery is about to die, and my camera that I'm talking to you on. I just wanted to come on here and talk to you guys because honestly, I felt like I should. Like I felt like this channel needs more of me because I've just been putting tributes on there, and you guys really haven't seen a whole lot, or actually, you've never seen me at all, and probably how I'll stay for a really long time. But you haven't really heard from me, and I felt like tonight was a big way to, you know, tonight. I've really been kind of. I mean, I've been watching Dynamite and I've been watching Rampage. I've been watching Monday Night Raw. Kind of been watching a little bit of SmackDown during the SummerSlam build, but I haven't really cared about pro wrestling. And I know it's pretty sad to say, knowing that Punk, what really sparked it for me, and I'm pretty sure sparked it for a lot of people. Not even pretty sure. What sparked it for a lot of people was CM Punk's return to the ring. That's what really sparked it for me to come back. It was like, because it's like before Punk, it was like, they're just doing great. We have to build the SummerSlam, and and then it's like CM Punk's returning. It's like, and then it's like you see him on Rampage, and it's like. And any person that was a fan of Punk, I was a fan of Punk whenever I was 15 years old and he was in WWE. I was a fan. I had his DVD. I still have his DVD actually, and I remember watching him, beat Cena at Money in the Bank 2011. It's like you see CM Punk return at and on AEW. It's like, oh my gosh, this just brings back a lot of memories and a lot of childhood that a lot of people can say that they've been through and done. And so yeah, a lot. I don't know what else to say. I have a lot to say, but I don't really know what to say. Darby Allin I was already a fan of Darby Allin, but tonight with his match with CM Punk, they definitely worked really great together. I wouldn't mind seeing them I wouldn't mind seeing them in another match. I really wouldn't. I wouldn't mind seeing that again. I wouldn't mind seeing Sting fight Punk. I really wouldn't. I think CM Punk, whoever he goes up against, people are gonna enjoy. Um, it's just crazy. Definitely gonna get a Lucha Bros T-shirt. I think definitely gonna get a couple of AEW T-shirts. Definitely gotta still get my Punk T-shirt. I have not yet to get one of those. I still should. But yeah, just crazy night overall. If you liked it, leave a like on the video. If you didn't like it, I don't know what's wrong with you. I think you should subscribe to my YouTube channel and never come back here again. If you didn't like it, if you didn't like All Out, if you didn't like All Out. Hmm. Well, everybody, I think I'm gonna let you guys go here. I hope you guys did enjoy this little review of the show. Um, very, very good show. All around good show from everybody that performed tonight. In AEW, they did amazing. But I will see you guys on the next video, and peace out.